What's up guys, Daryl Linnington here from techitart.co.za and I'm at the Nintendo Switch preview launch in Sandton, South Africa. Anyway, I'm at Switch Camera Reviews and let's take a look at what's going on at the event. So yes, I'm doing the Switch thing. Yes, the Switch thing.
I'm Filippo from Nintendo of Europe, and I wanted to talk a little bit about the Nintendo Switch, our next console that's coming out on the 3rd of March. So here we have on the dock the Nintendo Switch. It's made up by three main elements. So the console, which is the part that is inside here, the two Joy-Con controllers, which are at the moment attached to the screen of the unit, and the Nintendo Switch dock that we see here. So when the console is inside the Nintendo Switch dock, it automatically sends the picture to the TV, and I can play just like any home console. I have a grip controller here where I can slot in the two Joy-Con controllers and have like a shape that is more or less similar to any controller for gaming that you're used to. What we say about Nintendo Switch is that gaming anytime, anywhere and with anyone, because once maybe I need to leave, I need to go somewhere and I'm playing at home, I can simply grab the Nintendo Switch and I have it as a handheld, as a portable console just in my hand. But it's not just that, because I can also play in multiplayer right out of the box with many games, because the unit has a kickstand on the back, which I can use to set the system on a table, and I can remove the two Joy-Con. Now I cannot do it at the moment because there's a security plate here, but I could remove the two Joy-Con controllers and give one to another player, and we could play multiplayer looking at the screen of the handheld. So it's literally three different ways of playing: the TV mode, the handheld mode, and what we call tabletop mode, when you set up the console on a table and use the kickstand. Then the console itself has the system has motion sensors, a gyroscope, and motion sensing devices. It has a capacitive touchscreen, so I can tap on the screen and it would detect the data just like any smart device. It can also detect when it's being moved into space. And each of the Joy-Con controllers also has a lot of different technologies in it. Both have a gyroscope and an accelerometer, so just like a system they can detect when they're being moved into space. There is a IR camera on the right Joy-Con here that can detect shapes and distances. So for example, we showed a game in 1-2 Switch called Hot Dog, where you take one of the Joy-Cons and basically you mimic a hot dog competitive eating contest, and the IR camera detects when you're opening and closing your mouth. Or you could play, for example, rock, paper, scissors in front of it. The right Joy-Con also has a NFC sensor just underneath the right stick here, so I could use Amiibo just by tapping them to the right Joy-Con. On top of that, both of the Joy-Con controllers have what we call HD rumble. So it's a completely new type of vibration that can create different feelings along the entire length of the Joy-Con controller. So for example, we showed a game in which it's called Ball Count, in which basically we mimic some metal spheres inside the Joy-Con, and just by moving you can feel them moving around and hitting each other and hitting the walls of the Joy-Con, and you have to guess how many are there. But also we can use it, for example, in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, where the vibration when you're drifting or when you're bumping against a wall or when you're activating a turbo boost all feel different. You can literally feel the wheels spinning holding the Joy-Con controllers. The Nintendo Switch uses game cards, so it uses a proprietary type of game card that we put on the top. There is a slot on the top where you can slot in the game cards, and also underneath the kickstand there is a micro SD card slot. So you are free to expand the memory of the unit with any SD card that you can find on the market, and so you can decide by yourself how much you want to spend and how much you want to expand the memory. Sorry. On top of that, so the console is charged via USB-C that is here, so you can directly plug you can plug the power adapter via USB-C to the unit, or when it's docked into the Nintendo Switch dock, it takes power from the dock itself that it's itself connected to the power. Also, I wanted to say about the Nintendo Switch dock here that it also has, naturally it has the HDMI port to connect the cable to the TV, and it has two USB expansion port on the side and one USB port on the back side. So these are the basic features of the system, and now that we connect it back, we can see the image on the TV. So it's literally a console that can be used in so many different ways. It's very versatile, and it's up to the user to decide which kind of experience they want to have, as a home console or as a portable. And the best thing is that immediately you can play multiplayer with your friends very easily, because each console in a way already comes with two different controllers with it, so with the two Joy-Con, with the left and right Joy-Con. The Nintendo Switch comes in two versions, the version with grey Joy-Con controllers, or a version that has neon blue and neon red Joy-Con controller, respectively for the left and the right Joy-Con. It will release on the 3rd of March, as I said, in South Africa, pending regulations. Yeah, I hope you'll have fun trying to play the game here at the South African event, or later on when it releases.